matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they'll be let out by their seventh-year quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
So a tough early challenge here, second and long after the sack.
At the 17-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A first carry here for Jordan James. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Apparently this defense has come to play. A sack and a run stuff behind the line on the first 2 plays.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
An 8-yard loss.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Jackson now. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Ravens
throwing is Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
The Ravens will line up for the
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And they are back down to 500. Following the loss last week, consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to...
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for L.A. 49 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's Penix. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Look at this Baltimore defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have come back to make it a 2-point game.
The score.
The extra point splits the uprights. And this is now a 1-point game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Ravens offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he has been a monster in the red zone here in these first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
From the side is complete on the diving effort. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards.
1st down, Ravens.
Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chargers' 17-yard line.
Now Jackson. And it's caught. Well, the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Harrison Mevis on
A great play there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Chargers 7.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. On third down, Penix from the gun. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dickson. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. Down the left sideline. Touchdown. A big play there. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And looking to throw, Penix. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On the ground, it's James. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Charger football to start quarter number 2. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They'll throw with Penix. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And here's Dickson to punt now as he gets this one away. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
To number 16.
A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Ravens 29, Chargers 7. Harrison
Here's the
Davis
kick unit
to
now
kick
for the
off.
Ravens as they'll send this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Penix.
And a little floater there is incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Penix going to sneak it. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of a yard.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down.
Looking to throw Penix. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
At the 22.
To the air, Penix. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
14 yards. Brings up
In
3rd
search
down.
of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
It's a gain of 30. And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
They're going to look to throw.
Over the middle and caught by McConkey.
Passes pass.
Will go down as a gain of 6.
15.
And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's going to try and take off with it. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Looking to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found it.
And he's going to go down here as safe. They push him back to the 34. On 4th down, Sean McDermott trots the field goal unit out there. And that is no good. And the deficit will hold at 22. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions.
And it's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Harrison Davis
A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
That is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now Penix going to hold on to it. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes, it's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Here's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
Now it's Jackson. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens.
They'll try and throw for it. Jackson going to keep it. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Chargers center. Harrison Davis to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
At the 35.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll drop the throw. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Raven first down.
To throw is Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. And that penalty will move the ball to the 1-yard line.
So difficult to cover a fade route, and you're talking about into the end zone, and sometimes you panic a little.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Operating from the gun, Penix. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
It's now third down.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
It's a
passing look here. 5 receivers in the formation on second and 4.
34-yard line.
Going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Trammell. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And the rookie
QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. McClain. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the
the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First down, Ravens.
Looking to throw. Trammell. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Now a handoff running for the middle. And he's going to ball his way to about the 1-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 9. Brings up.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens extend their lead yet again. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
1 yard gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Blitz coming, and down he goes. How about the safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grip.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one finds McConkey. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Ravens' 28-yard.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Ladd McConkey, 27 yards. And the Chargers are able to at least get one score back. Now the extra point try forthcoming. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter.
Ravens 59.
5 plays there on that drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Back to throw. Trammell. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll run on first down. McClain. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 64 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Trammell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
From the gun on third down, Trammell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 12-yard line.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Ravens.
Up the middle they go. McClain. And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
3 with the ball sitting on the 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Jaquan Brisker. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Harrison Mevis.
A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Chargers 14. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think?
And all the way in for the Charger touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 65 yards. And the Chargers are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point right down the middle. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now here come the Ravens. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 28.
Now we'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. From the gun on third down, Trammell working the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, McClain. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man and he hits him in stride. The first down pass. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Down at the 26. A gain of 7. First down, Ravens.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Harrison Rivas.
A great play there. 26 yards. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Chargers 21. Harrison Rivas to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Looking to put a drive together.
70 Lion.
They go play action here on first down. That one complete to McConkey. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Complete to number 85.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Come on. Set. Cowboy.
They'll look to throw here. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now here's Michael Dixon as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
The Ravens on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Looking to throw. Trammell. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Number 85. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure to him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
19, Tiger, go.
Back to throw. Trammell. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
89. Incomplete.
The Ravens send their punter out now.
Eliza in punt formation.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
First and 10.
Looking to put a drive together.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll get it up near midfield at 49 before being taken down.
Just shy of midfield. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
This is 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. And drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Panther 60.
They'll set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for L.A. And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Right back to him on first down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
49-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
46-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Ravens.
Let it go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. the Raven first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and 12.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, fans usually